Yo, welcome back to the TK Breezy channel. We're back with another topic talk, and this time we'll be talking about, I guess some real life stuff with the state of play as well. So, and we're going to talk about it. If you haven't already liked, follow, subscribed here to the TK Breezy channel, make sure you go ahead and do that. And if you haven't come over to the stream, make sure you do that and hang out with us at twitch.tv/TK Breezy. All right, up first, let's talk about the Super Bowl. So if you watched the Super Bowl, you realize it was an absolute blowout. Yeah, I know it ended at like 40-22, but like those last, like the last 16 points, or I think it might have been 16, because I'm pretty sure they went for something like that. I think they went for 2 touchdowns, 2-point conversions. Did not matter. It was like literally in the last 2 minutes of the game. So like, who cares, bro? They got absolutely blown out. Now, that's not to take anything away from the Eagles, because they played a phenomenal game, but like I did not expect it to be a fucking blowout like that. So yeah, it was something. It was something. Now the other thing that we're going to talk about here from the Super Bowl, there's 2 things we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about the commercials, which I found pretty fucking lame this year, and also very weird. But there's a top 25 commercials ranked here, and I watched most of them. I didn't see all of them, but I definitely saw most of them. I feel like I liked this commercial. I liked the big man on in the cul-de-sac commercial. That was a pretty good one. Century of Cravens is all right. Everything else after this was just, I don't know. This was whatever. Like, there's a lot of stars in these commercials for sure, but a few of these commercials turned into like not what I expected. This was a commercial about breast cancer, but it was all like boobs, boobs, boobs. And I was like, oh shit, I thought it was gonna be like a bra commercial. No. So we started trying to guess. We were not right a lot. A lot of these did not make sense, but a lot of stars were in these commercials for sure. At the same time, they just didn't really feel that funny. Now, one of the biggest commercials that I saw get some backlash and was Kanye. I'm pretty sure, I don't even know if he's gonna show up here. He's got to be at the bottom, right? But Kanye is trying to sell merch, and it's not good merch. I don't want. You can definitely do the research sheet yourself, but let me just tell you that it's not.
So what's up, guys? I spent like all the money for the commercial on these new teeth. So once again, I had to shoot it on the iPhone. Go to Yeezy.com.
We should not. I'm surprised. I would be surprised. This one just threw me the fuck off. ChatGPT came up with a commercial. Could not tell this was about ChatGPT at all until we got to the very end where it was like ChatGPT. Didn't like that. This was a weird commercial too. I thought this was gonna be a whipped cream commercial, but it happened to be about the Coffee Mate. And yeah, I guess they're not even gonna talk about the Kanye joint, but yeah, bro. We just didn't really have good commercials this year. I think AI kind of like crept its way into a lot of these commercials as well too, and that's probably taken away from a lot of the creativity of said commercials. Yeah, just in general, like, I mean, I don't know, they just weren't good. They weren't good at all, like, if I'm being completely honest. So like, the second thing, the Super Bowl halftime show. If you search Kendrick halftime show, Sports War Klepper and Ronnie Spar over the halftime show, Kendrick Lamar Super Bowl halftime show breakdown Easter eggs. Halftime show was great, but there's if you look at like a lot of the right wing peeps, they don't like it. You know, a lot of it was gibberish. DEI halftime show, which really at this point in time they must understand that DEI for them just means black, bro. If it's just black, you might as well just say the N-word at this point in time. Every time I see someone say DEI, it's always, you might as well say the N-word. Now, the thing about the halftime show is, I think from a person who likes Kendrick standpoint and from a person who's watched a lot of halftime shows, this wasn't the most theatrical halftime show. I can definitely say that, but that was not what we were expecting to get. You know, we were not expecting to get Kendrick out there, you know, fucking moonwalking and doing backflips and shit. Like, that's not what he does. Like, he's a rapper, and he's one of the more, I guess, conscious rappers, if you will, if that's what you want to call him. But his Super Bowl was about sending a message. I mean, the literal start of it was the revolution will be televised this time. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it was like, all right, word. We had Samuel Jackson as Uncle Sam, which Some people were upset because they were like, Uncle Sam's supposed to be white. Uncle Sam is a fictional fucking character, bro. Like, what are you talking about? Anyway, overall, I liked it, but I feel like I'm not going to say it was like the greatest halftime show ever. Like, it was good. You know, I've definitely seen some that I was way more hyped for. Like, I was more hyped for like the Bruno Mars Beyonce joint. That was lit. Usher was pretty good when he was skating and shit. That was fun. Michael Jackson's, I got to go back and watch his because, I mean, I'm pretty, bro did absolute record numbers at the time, 30 years ago. Shit's crazy. But yeah, just the people that don't like it, I feel like their reasons for liking it or not liking it are usually based in like some level of like racism a little bit. You know what I'm saying? If I'm being completely honest, there's a lot of, yeah, I just didn't understand what he was saying. Yeah, get this black man off my screen, basically. Or it should have been Lil Wayne. And I'm gonna be real with you. I've seen some Lil Wayne performances. I don't think y'all gotta stop saying that. Okay, listen. Hold on. I just gotta find one video. Yes, Lil Wayne this would have been it. Now, there's just simply no way this is what y'all was gonna be okay with if Lil Wayne popped up on that motherfucking stage, okay? Let's not be fucking for real, bruh. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. I had no qualms of who was gonna do it, but I don't like the argument that it should have been Lil Wayne, and I don't like the argument that Kendrick was not able to be understood. Like, that's not true, bro. You're just that's come on, bro. Like, it's not like he's not speaking in Ebonics. He ain't speaking he ain't speaking Spanish in a different tongue, none of that shit. Like, he's speaking English, very easily to understand. But you know, that's how people be. Now, I got my moment. All I cared about was getting him to say A minor and the whole crowd screaming it, and they did, and that's all I really needed. So good job, Kendrick. But overall, Super Bowl was right. You know, good shit to the Eagles. I didn't really care. I only really watched the finals for most games because I just care about the finals, but Eagles definitely popped off for sure. Up next, we're going to talk about the state of play, which I didn't actually get a chance to fully watch, but I watched some of the trailers of the stuff that I wanted to see later, and everything announced the state of play. Now, this wasn't the greatest state of play, I will say that, but there was some stuff that I really cared about, okay? Okay, this is all the things. State of Play is a big reveal with Saros, the new single player IP that builds on Returnal. So I didn't play Returnal. That's not really going to register to me. Don't really care too much for that, right? Borderlands 4, don't care. Former GTA 5 lead probably shows off new city size action game coming in the summer. Yep, looks like Cyberpunk meets GTA. That seemed pretty cool. Sony would never give updates to Days Gone 2. Liza P DLC is coming, so if you're a Liza P player, like, good shit. Stellar Blade finally hits PC, and that's good for y'all who like Stellar Blade. Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, that's what I was hyped for, bro. I love Sonic Racing. I like Sonic All-Stars. I like Sonic All-Stars Transformed, and now we got another one coming in, and they got a closed beta this month, so I'm super excited for that a little later this month as well. There's more stuff about Monster Hunter, which is going to be coming at the end of this month, right? Something like that, yeah. And so we'll be locked in on that as well. Yeah, it's gonna be end of this month. We're locked in on that. We have a studio behind 2017 most underrated shooters announced. Sci-fi FPS state of play, and it looks like Doom meets Armored Core. That was pretty neat. Metal Gear Solid 3, a remake. It's cool. I'm kind of over remakes, but hey, man, like, it's Metal Gear Solid 3. That game fucking bangs. Like a Dragon, Pirate Yakuza, that was a pretty good reveal. And after a year, Sega reveals its grand IP Shinobi Art of Vengeance, and it's coming to this August from devs behind the incredible brawler Streets of Rage 4. I will be playing the fuck out this game, because if y'all didn't play, first of all, if you didn't play Streets of Rage 4, you need to play Streets of Rage 4. Game bangs straight up. But Shinobi, in the style of people who made Streets of Rage 4, which means it's gonna have some pretty cool combos, definitely big into it. So basically, I got one announcement here because all the other ones I'm already hyped for. I know I'm going to play Monster Hunter, so I didn't really need to know too much more about it, but great we're getting some updates. And then Sonic Racing. So who's gonna see me on the streets? It should be you. I think the beta is the 21st. Is that what it is? February 21st. Yep. So I come back from Genesis, and then soon enough will be Sonic Racing across worlds. So game look good too, bro. I don't want to show too much of it because demonetization and whatnot, but game definitely looks good. I'm excited for it. So we'll see how that goes when it comes out. And then last thing, Amtrak is they're kind of on the ball right now, bro. So Amtrak was talking about like CRTs on Amtrak. So it was like, no need to hit pause when you ride the Amtrak. They're talking about everything that you can have there. Backseat of the car racing to snag one last power up. Talking about that. And then they have plenty of power outlets for your gaming devices, complementary Wi-Fi, loads of elbow space between you and your sticky fingered siblings. That's wild. And overhead storage you can access anytime. There's no better way to keep the gaming lights on. So go ahead and bring that extra CRT for the Smash Melee tournament, or an entire dual screen monitor setup. You would be far from the first. So then HBox says 3-day Amtrak Melee Train Invitational streamed on 5G will go insanely hard. Players eat, sleep, and practice in their respective cabins. Groups in New York City, Gauntlet in Denver, Top 8 in Los Angeles. And yeah, bro, shit could go crazy. And so people are really on that. Now Amtrak kind of signed on. They said that sounds like a lot of fun. A train tournament will be a blast. Now, they could just be getting their fucking clicks. They could just be getting their clicks, but the idea of this is actually pretty fucking insane. You know what I mean? Like that's pretty sick. So I'm not sure if they're actually going to do it, but it will be a very cool thing to see streamed and actually happen. It's going to be interesting how you get all these flights though. And one of the things I do want to know is what's the shower situation on the Amtrak, bro? Because hey, be real. That's a long ass trip, and I ain't seen nothing about. I saw eat, sleep, and whatever, but I ain't seen nothing about no. I ain't seen nothing about no showering. Okay. Eat, sleep, and train. What about shower? I need to know that. I did not see bathe. That's what I need to see, bro. I need to make sure we're gonna be a little sanitary on this here train. But the idea of it, again, very cool. I would love to see this happen if it's possible. Cinema. So we'll see. I'm pretty sure they're fucking, memeing right now, but they're getting a lot of actual, not the Snowpiercer. They're getting a lot of actual feedback from people that we know. Got Hacks here. You got Arbiter here. We Are Game. You know what I'm saying? That's fucking lit. Check DMs from, hold up, Team Liquid trying to do something. That's lit. Now this I'd like to see. Oh my god, this actually peak. Will be very sick to see. We'll have to see if that actually plays out though. Melee players are mostly very pro public transit, and main Melee is already talking about hosting an Amtrak tournament out of the Portland station, traveling who knows where. Okay, well that's good to know. We'll have to see. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this topic talk. I mean, if you have anything that you want to add, if you want to comment on anything you saw here before, let us know. Very much appreciate you guys for watching the videos. I'm going to Genesis this weekend. That's where I'll be. So if you do see this video over the weekend, just know that I will be on a mic somewhere on Genesis as well. And if you're watching live, that's where I'll be. So yeah. Thanks for watching. I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.